The year was 1991. Arcades buzzed with a new kind of energy. A challenger had arrived. Street Fighter II, a sequel few could have predicted, exploded onto the scene, captivating gamers worldwide. It wasn't just a game, it was a cultural phenomenon. Street Fighter II redefined an entire genre. It set a new standard for competitive gaming and left an undeniable legacy. The original Street Fighter, released in 1987, laid the groundwork. It introduced the world to Ryu and Ken, the core mechanics of fighting games and the 6-button control scheme. However, it was Street Fighter II that truly ignited the fighting game craze. With its colorful cast of characters, innovative gameplay mechanics, and addictive competitive nature, Street Fighter II became a global sensation. The game's impact was immediate and far-reaching. Arcades were once again the place to be, packed with eager players ready to test their skills and prove their worth. The competition was fierce, the stakes were high, and the thrill of victory was intoxicating. Street Fighter II wasn't just about winning, it was about the journey, the mastery of your chosen character, and the camaraderie forged in the heat of battle. Street Fighter II was a significant leap forward from its predecessor. The game boasted 8 playable characters, each with their own unique fighting styles, special moves, and backstories. This diverse roster instantly appealed to players, allowing them to choose a character that resonated with their personality and playstyle. From the stoic Ryu to the fierce Chun-Li and the enigmatic Blanca, Street Fighter II's characters became iconic figures in gaming history. One of the most significant innovations introduced in Street Fighter II was the concept of combos. Players could now string together a series of attacks, creating devastating sequences that could quickly turn the tide of battle. This added a whole new layer of depth and strategy to the game, requiring players to master not only individual moves, but also the timing and execution of intricate combos. The 6-button control scheme, while present in the original, was refined and expanded upon in Street Fighter II. This allowed for a wider range of moves and combos, giving players unprecedented control over their characters. The result was a fighting system that was both accessible and incredibly deep, appealing to casual players and hardcore competitors alike. Street Fighter II's impact extended far beyond the arcades. The game was ported to numerous home consoles, bringing the excitement of competitive fighting to living rooms worldwide. This further fueled the game's popularity, solidifying its status as a cultural icon, and paving the way for the fighting game genre to flourish. The game's competitive nature also spawned a dedicated community of players. Tournaments and competitions sprung up across the globe, with players vying for supremacy and the title of World Warrior. Street Fighter II became a staple at arcades and conventions, its iconic characters and memorable music forever etched in the minds of a generation. The legacy of Street Fighter II can still be felt today. The game's influence can be seen in countless other fighting games, from Mortal Kombat to Tekken to Super Smash Bros. It set the standard for what a fighting game could be, inspiring a new generation of developers and players alike. Street Fighter II wasn't just a game, it was an experience. It was the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, the friendships forged over arcade cabinets, and the countless hours spent mastering your favorite characters. It was a cultural phenomenon that brought people together from all walks of life, united by their love for competition and the world of Street Fighter. Fun fact: did you know that the iconic combo system in Street Fighter II was actually a happy accident? The developers didn't initially intend for combos to be a part of the game. It was only during testing that they discovered this unintended consequence of the game's mechanics, and it quickly became a defining feature of the series. So tell me, what are your fondest memories of Street Fighter II? Was it the thrill of landing your first Shoryuken, the frustration of facing off against a skilled opponent, or perhaps the simple joy of spending an afternoon with friends, battling for arcade supremacy? Whatever your memories may be, there's no denying the impact Street Fighter II had on gaming and popular culture as a whole.